Today, I will show you how to massively increase your views even on older videos. This technique has given me some crazy results, and the good news is that anyone can do it. So lean in if you're ready to stop leaving views on the table and to start maximizing your reach. Today, we are talking about repurposing content. This is when you have already created a main piece of content like a YouTube video, and you choose to cut up short form vertical videos from it. So let's dive into some power tips that will help breathe new life into your videos. First and foremost, look at your analytics. We need to pay attention to what videos have performed best. Find your most popular YouTube videos and repurpose them into short form vertical content. They've already proven to be your best videos, so I think it's a strong strategic place to start. After selecting the video you want to repurpose, the next step is to actually start repurposing it. This is where you need to keep the presentation in mind. You'll make a new timeline 9:16, but don't just drop the video in. The trick is to make the content look like it was intentionally crafted for the platform. This means cropping and reframing your shots so that they fill the full vertical length of the screen. Or if the video needs to remain wide, then adding in some text on the top and bottom and maybe a background element to make the whole overall piece feel vertical. It also might mean recutting the video, kind of restructuring it so that it makes sense as a standalone piece of content. While doing this, I find it effective to imagine I'm a new viewer stumbling onto this content. Would it make sense to me if I had not seen the main video? Does the 10, 30, 60-second clip make sense on its own? Work at restructuring until it does. In some cases, you may not be able to make your original video work as short form without adding in some additional clips. I've done this a few times in my videos, and I've gotten to the point now where I'll strategically plan ahead and film things for the repurpose. Take a look at this video, for example. While filming the video, I also chose to get this phone clip, knowing that I would create a repurposed version. This way, it's more custom tailored for short form. You can do this too. If you're having a hard time restructuring an older video, sometimes a fresh clip at the beginning can help add that proper context to tie everything together. This original video on YouTube has about 2,400 views as of now, but the repurposed piece of content on Instagram has over 25,000 views. See, I had already done all of the heavy lifting. I had come up with the idea, I had shot the video, saw it through, posted it, but all I had to do to capitalize on those extra 25,000 views was to simply make a strategic decision to film this quick phone clip and make it intentional. A very interesting thing I've learned about doing short form is that sometimes it's a actual strategic decision to choose to shoot with your phone rather than your camera, because it can make things look a bit more relatable. Sometimes when you use a pro camera, things can instantly come across as an ad and cause people to swipe away. But when it's just shot with your phone, it looks more like, relatable to people. Another thing to consider when repurposing your content is to keep the platforms in mind. The main contenders for short form vertical content as of now are TikTok, Instagram Reels, and YouTube Shorts. Each of these platforms have their own insider lingo, so you may have some slightly different call to actions on each platform. On YouTube, you may be asking someone to subscribe versus on Instagram, it's a follow. Most of the time, you can make the call to actions work for every platform, but it is just something to consider. The other thing to keep in mind with cross-platform posting is music. Not every platform offers the same audio options, which can be very frustrating if you're trying to create a short-form piece of content using a trending audio from a popular artist. My suggestion instead is to use a music licensing platform. And this is where the sponsor of today's video comes in. Soundstripe is where I get all of my music for videos. They have awesome filter tools to help you quickly find the right track for your project. And all of the music is completely royalty free, so you won't get copyright claimed no matter where you're posting it, because you actually own the license to the track. When it comes to short form vertical, the laws can be a bit tricky. One of the issues I've ran into is actually creating a piece of content on Instagram that's about 30 seconds long, but then only being able to use about 15 seconds of the audio on YouTube, and then not even being able to find the track on TikTok. With Soundstripe, you don't have to worry about which song is on which platform. You can just choose a song and use it on all of them. The best part is that Soundstripe is super affordable, and you can use code CREATIVE20 to save 20% at checkout. I know that using trending audios is a way to grow on these platforms, but the reality is good content will win. And honestly, I think these platforms are starting to push original audio over the trends. Another thing to consider when repurposing content is captions. Recent polls have shown that over 70% of people will watch short-form vertical content with no sound. Maybe they're in a quiet place, don't have headphones on, are waiting in line somewhere, etc. So in order to capitalize on all of the viewers who are watching with no sound, you've got to use captions. And don't just let them be an afterthought, prioritize them. I've experimented with a bunch of different ways of using captions with my content. I've custom typed them out in my video editor, I've used the platform's built-in captioning options, and I've tried a variety of apps. What I found works best for me is the Captions app. It does cost a little bit to subscribe, but to me it's well worth it because of all the time saved. Plus, they have a lot of great styles and features. What I typically do is recut my short form content in my video editor, then send it to my phone and load it into the Captions app. Then I can post it to all of the platforms without needing to do custom captions in each one individually. These are just tips that I found work well for me, and I believe they can help you as well. But try not to get too caught up in all the details. Above all else, post. If you don't have time to button up every aspect of these tips, that's fine. Just keep posting. Keep sharing your content with the world. There are people out there that need the content you're creating. And in some cases, you've already come up with the ideas and you've already made the videos. So try reworking them a little bit and see what can happen. As effective as repurposing content is, it still all starts with the idea. If you want to instantly get 20 different video ideas to jumpstart your creativity, continue on to this video here. Thanks so much for watching, and as always, stay creative. Peace.